welcome to the channel. Today we'll be continuing our discussion on the hottest trends in agile and how to find and get a job at the FAANG. So our goal today is to make you fire hot so that the companies cannot resist hiring you. So with that, let's continue and get right into it. Today I am going to be talking about AI. Now, what is AI? It's basically, a simulation of human intelligence processes by machines. So the key word here is human intelligence. So we want to simulate human intelligence like our brains, by a machine, especially computer systems. Examples are language processing, right? We've used all of that, speech recognition, Siri. We all familiar with that, how Apple has used that so well, and it's become part of our daily lives. Now there are a different range of capabilities or abilities, like they say in AI. There is ANI, which is narrow intelligence. Then we have AGI, which is more of a general intelligence that's more capable like humans. Then we have super intelligence, which is where the capability is greater than that of humans, and that's going to be scary, right? We've heard recent stories about, how one of the engineers in Google found, the AI computers out there to be, having more human feelings, and had developed some emotions of its own. And that's scary. And then, of course, you have the narrow intelligence, which I think I spoke about already, which is like a weak AI or narrow AI. Voice assistants, again, Siri is a great example. Image recognitions, so we are all using that in Apple, our iPhones. We use that to unlock our cell phones. Fraud detection. Uh, those are all examples of AI software which are currently used in everyday life. There are other examples like downloading AI software, from an online store, which we will have to do, to gain access to this. And pretty much having this all automated so that nothing else is required in between. So, these are all wonderful examples of AI and how we are using them in our current world and impacts our daily lives today. And, really, this is also going to be critical, as we continue our scientific research process, and this will unleash, a new golden age of scientific discovery. So we'll see greater innovations in technology with the help of AI. Let's talk about machine learning. So this is really, a field of inquiry devoted to understanding and building methods that learn, right? And it is, seen as a part of AI. In simple words, you know, it's a type of AI that allows software applications to become more accurate, to predict outcomes without being explicitly programmed to do so. It's used in search engines, email filters to sort out spam, websites to make more personalized recommendations. So like, hey, you want to fly, you want to travel, you want to go to destinations. It can make its own suggestions, right? Banking software to detect unusual transactions. Humans are trying to be smart and trying to figure out ways to scam. And it's machine learning's job to learn and interpret and predict what new scams might be coming out. And of course, lots of apps such as voice recognition. So there are three types of machine learning examples, supervised, unsupervised, and reinforced learning. Now again, I'll get into those, more details in a different slide, but today I just wanted to introduce that to you. And an intelligent computer uses AI to think like a human and perform on its own. So, you know, again, it's that whole human element, what we saw in the previous slide, which again shows up here in machine learning. So, what do you need to have in your skill sets, right? So that you are a machine learning expert, you're an AI expert, and then eventually your goal to have these is so that you can get a job at one of these top technology companies. Probably statistics, computer science, data structures, programming languages, R, Python, Java. These are great languages used very aggressively today in this world. A good amount of experience with GPU programming, data mining. So the GPU is where you accelerate applications running on the CPU by offloading some of the computer-intensive and time-consuming portions of the code. Okay, a general background in NLP and deep learning. NLP is nothing but a natural language processing ability of a computer program to understand the human language as it's spoken and written. Again, see that emphasis on human, right? So it's learning how to read and understand the human language, and that's natural language processing. Deep learning is a type of, again, machine learning and AI that imitates the way humans gain certain types of knowledge. So how we gather information and process and acquire knowledge, it's trying to really recreate the whole human intelligence. So that's deep learning. So again, these are the key things that you need to have, in terms of your skill sets to be a machine learning AI expert. So just listing them out today, just touching upon them, and each one of these topics is something I'll get into in the future. So how does agile fit into all of this? So there are some benefits, right, of agile and in specific for AI. So it manages the inherent uncertainty of AI experts, right, and reduces the resulting risk, right? We know AI is so uncertain. We don't know what we're going to find, right? So if you have a way to reduce any risk from that approach, wonderful. AI does that. Sorry, Agile does that for you. Rather than exhausting our budget chasing unviable solutions, we can frequently validate, right? Which is Agile. And if necessary, abandon it or try something new. These projects are driven by data learning, not by code, right? Necessarily. All companies are trying to implement AI, machine learning with their own technologies, for their objectives and their industry requirements. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, as they say. What does that mean? So it means that a single project, a single sprint, will contribute to a successful project. All projects will begin with a single sprint, like they say. Similarly, right, machine learning will use data algorithms and create a model and help you keep your systems accurate. But you need to keep that model updated all the time with the required changes. That's the key. That's where Agile comes in. So it helps the product teams deal with changing circumstances and build tools that are robust, and in a repeatable manner. So again, Agile critical role. We've had great discussions in our previous videos about Agile. Today we are seeing how it plays a key role in AI, machine learning, and as we've discussed, it has tremendous requirements in today's world and will play an even bigger role in the future. So with that, I would like to say thank you to all of you for joining me today. Like my videos, share it, subscribe it, comment. I'd love to hear from you. And next time we'll meet again and we'll discuss reasons why Agile fails in the first place. Thank you, everyone.